let's shuffle these cards. These are a lot of cards, so let's get with your ex. I'm gonna do masculine and feminine energy separate. So I'm gonna take half for the feminine, half for the masculine. You see what's on top of here? Enemy, watch your back, text message. So you might be getting a text message from an enemy. All right. Gotta save my cards later on. So I'm gonna do masculine and feminine energy about your ex. I don't know if you care about it or not, but we still gonna do it because Divine said so. Some people want to learn, but know about it. Not me. I'm good. All right. I'll make sure it's even. Make sure the cards is even. All right. That flipped out. So we're gonna do the goddesses first. Let me make sure it's even. All right. All right, so it's even. Goddesses. Let's see what your exes got to say. I'm gonna get your sign. Make sure wow. All right, so goddesses, you have hookup, one night stand. Okay. You have hookup, one night stand. I guess I gotta start this over. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta start this over. No, I'm good. Yeah. All right. So you got hook up, one night stand, magnetic attraction. You could have met your ex by hooking up with them on a one night stand. You had a magnetic attraction with this person. Believe in the right timing. You could have thought it was the right timing for you and this person to hook up on this one night stand. Compromise, making changes. You probably compromised your life, made changes, goddesses, for this person because of this magnetic attraction. So this is somebody you hooked up. You thought it was a divine timing, believing in the right timing. You compromised, you made changes to yourself, your life. Okay. Shapeshifter, mimicking. So this, you shapeshift. You could have been shapeshifted with this person, mirroring this person. Okay. Soulmate. So you thought this was your soulmate. Okay, everlasting. You thought this was your soulmate, everlasting. After there was a magnetic attraction, off a hookup, one night stand. But then they became an enemy, a snake. Okay, shape shifting on you. Okay, they started being an enemy. Enemy, watch your back after this hookup, this one night stand. Even though this is a magnetic attraction. Okay, give me something for magnetic attraction. So you hooked up with this person on the one, you thought it was going to be one night stand. Maybe they thought it was, but it was a magnetic attraction. And then they started shape-shifting. Soulmate. You thought it was your soulmate. Okay, let me turn this heat off. Give me something for magnetic attraction. All of a sudden, unexpected, all of a sudden. Give me something for magnetic attraction for the goddesses. Give me some change, transition. So they changed on you after this magnetic attraction. Shapeshifter. Grave. Something got. All right, let's go. So give me something for magnetic attraction. Block obstacles. So your obstacles started being blocked. Like something dark happened. Sinister. New love. Renewed hope. In reverse, it wasn't a new love. It wasn't no renewed hope. They did not renew your hope in relationships. Ghosted, disappearing. They started ghosting, disappearing you after a magnetic attraction. Okay, give me something for dating, believing in the right timing. Player. This was a player for the Himalayas. Okay, so that's why they was ghosting you. Anxiety. Okay, they started putting you in anxiety. Ghost after they started ghosting you. Compromise, and you still compromise. You still made changes. Compromise, grave. That was dead. You know what I'm saying? No second chances. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so no second chances. So after they started ghosting you, you probably was like no second chances, but you kept giving them chances, compromise, making change. You kept compromising when you said no, no second chance. After they kept disappearing, ghosting you, shapeshifter, mimicking. They kept shapeshifting on you. Like that 1 minute they good, the next minute they're not. Goddesses, yeah. Inspiration. I told you shapeshifting, mimicking. 1 minute they're good, the next minute they're not. They could have been playing music, something like that, to get you to shapeshift your energy towards theirs. Soulmate, everlasting. You thought, okay, so we're gonna just go through things. So I still feel as though you're my soulmate, everlasting. When this is supposed to be a hookup, a one night stand. Okay, give me something for soulmate, everlasting. Change, transition. They did not change. They did not transition, even though you was compromising. Safety, comfort. You still felt safety and comfort with them somehow, even though they started ghosting you. Faded, important connection. It was fated for you to meet this person, but I think it was to learn a lesson, goddesses. Okay, reverse. This reverse. The other woman. Okay, so you had a fated meeting with somebody that you had to hook up with, and due to magnetic attraction, even though there was ghosting and disappearing you, putting you in a lot of anxiety, you find out this was a player. And even though you didn't feel as though this was divine timing, you supposed to dead at that. You know what I'm saying? When you had this, they changed once they changed to enemy watcher back, started shapeshifting and shit, started manipulating you. That's what I'm getting. Started shapeshifting and manipulating you and shit, and trying to make you feel like your soulmate and shit like that. Saying this is a fated meeting. That's no fated meeting when you sit out here ghosting people and manipulating the energy. Is what I'm picking up. Fantasy, future, mind on money, anxiety. This was a fantasy for the future. You had your mind on the money, like we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. Regrets, and then you ended up having regrets. Try to balance things out with this person, compromising with this person that shapeshifted on you after you had this magnetic attraction, this hookup, this one night stand, and they turned into an enemy. Watch her back. It felt like they was your enemy living in the household with this person. They kept saying watch her back, probably doing threats and shit like that, shapeshifting. 1 minute they good, next minute they not. That's just like a man beating your ass and then coming to bring you a gift, and you forgive them, and you shapeshift with them. So the energy was shapeshifting, like, yeah, we're good, then we're not. You know what I'm saying? Between the lines, look for what's hidden. You started looking for what was hidden. Like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Why they keep ghosting me, disappearing? What's wrong with me? What's wrong? It was nothing wrong with you. This is a player. Storm, turmoils coming ahead, regrets. Then you started having regrets because you started seeing storm wars. Your intuition was kicking off, like, some storm about to come. Look, snake, not what it looks like. Then you started saying, yo, you tricked me. It's not what it looks like. It's two snakes out here. Shape-shifting. They were just shape-shifting with your energy, telling you what you wanted to hear and shit like that. Crossroads. They try to have you at the crossroads, confusion. You know what I'm saying? New, connected, independent, shapeshifter. They was out there connecting with other people. Peace. And then try to bring peace to you after they was doing all this. Player, anxiety. So they was sending out illusions, believing the right timing, saying this. I believe fate had us. They was just being strategic with this player. Okay, grave, no second chances. Every time you say, I ain't giving you another chance, get out of my house, get out. They started shape-shifting. They started shape-shifting the energy, like inspiration. We're meant to be. Giving you inspiration. We're meant to be. This was fated. You don't think this was fated? Yeah, but if this was fated, why are you ghosting? Why are you putting me on so much anxiety? You should have, what Divine is saying, you should have ended this after this hookup. If you knew this was going to be a one-night stand, you shouldn't let this person compromise your life for this person, make changes for yourself for this person, for a person that you had a one-night stand with. You shouldn't have to compromise, like them being a player and being strategic. You shouldn't have to compromise. This is a fated meeting. So they started saying, this is a fated meeting. Don't you think? I'm your soulmate. Fated meeting. See what I'm saying? It came out twice. But a fated meeting, you're not gonna be under anxiety. That's what you was missing, honesty and the truth. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to know the honesty and the truth through spirit, wisdom, using your wisdom. Okay? And then you have friends, influences. They have friends that influence them, like to tell them, like, all you gotta do is shapeshift. Just tell them you their soulmate. Tell them this. Go in there after you and ghosted them and tell them everything is all good. Y'all meant to be. That's what I do. Like shit like that. Man, come on, man. And they'll stay with you. Fears, afraid. They had you in fears, afraid, probably, goddesses. Like, you know, enemy, watch your back. Then when you don't want to be with them, they threaten you. Him, divine masculine. When you supposed to be with him, divine masculine, new connected, independent, that's what you supposed to have did. Healing, releasing this person, heal and release this person. And then third party interference. And release that third party interference. That's in reverse. Fears, afraid. So they could have had a third party interference to try to have you in fear, be afraid to leave this person. Like, I be telling you, I don't even know why the third party to you is trying to have you in fear of leaving this person. That's weird. This is very, I never heard no shit like this. Maybe the secret admirer, social media, keeping tabs. They third party was keeping tabs on them and having them in fear that they was gonna come tell you, like, and threaten them. Enemy, watch your back. So you ended up having an enemy with a one night stand, hook up, and ended up getting in a relationship, making compromises, making changes. They started shape shifting, ghosting, having you on anxiety and shit. And that's the reason why they had a third party interference. This person was shape shifting, you know, after the hookup and started threatening them and shit. Enemy, watch your back, or I'm going to tell this person if you don't do this and do that, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to hurt your person, or I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. They supposed to did this when they got in the third party interference and been honest about it, or you supposed to have did this situation. You probably did signs, love, meanings. They ain't know what true love was, the meaning of love. You know what I'm saying? What's this? Single, not in a relationship. They should have stayed single and not be in a relationship. Lies, keeping secrets. Single, lonely, not in a relationship. They supposed to kept this. I told you I supposed to kept this hookup and this one night of passion brings a life full of hell somewhere else. Y'all supposed to did that shit. Like, left that shit alone. We have single responsibility. You probably had a lot of responsibilities. This person was to help with your responsibilities. They kept ghosting, disappearing when they had a responsibility to take care of you, your children, or whatever. This could have been a baby father, goddesses. And then they had a third party heartbreak, shatter. They kept shattering your heart. After that, you kept giving them compromising. You know what I'm saying? Kept compromising what they were saying, trying to shape shift with your energy, listen to third party interferences or how to go in, how to cheat, basically, how to cheat and make this work. Toxicity, karmic relationship. It ended up being a karmic relationship. Secret admirer, because they had a secret admirer, timid. They was keeping secrets, addiction, unhealthy attachments. Okay, and then we got, this is in reverse, insecurity, self-esteem. So they was playing on your self-esteem, insecure, or they was going out there cheating because they was insecure. You know how some men, they say some men, when they older, they want to see they still got it, you know, pop, lock, and drop it out this bitch. Look, in reverse, unresolved situation. They kept not solving the situation by going out there, you know, trying to be the player that they was, and they'll use passion. That's what I'm getting. The same type of passion you had when you hooked up with this person. That's what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing back there. Hello. Rebuild the relationship. That's how they don't know how to love. They don't know the signs of love. That's how they rebuild relationship, through passion with everybody. And or rebuild a relationship, going behind your back, still sleeping with their exes and shit like that, having third party interference. Then this person keep threatening them. I'm gonna tell them. Or they telling them how to go in after they ghosted you and disappeared. Ghosting, disappeared. You know, time you say this is in, I don't want to deal with this, they make you compromise. Like shapeshift the energy. Oh, come on, you know we soulmates. You know this is fated to be. You know what I'm saying? Missing, thinking of you, so they're not, I don't think you're missing them or thinking of them, and they're not missing you and thinking of you. That's fine. Because this is karmic anyway. Dating, meeting someone new. So you could be not dating, meeting someone new, or they're not, after all this, You know what I'm saying? Family, security. So you could be thinking about your family and your security, legal matters. So they could be having legal matters, or divorce could be coming with you and this person, or they could be going through a divorce right now. What do that got to do with you? I have no clue. They ain't know what love is. So what the fuck you getting married for? You don't even know what love is. You don't even know how to love yourself. So I don't even. What's the point to go out there and get married? I don't get that. They should have stayed single. That's what I'm saying. I don't be getting this shit right here, goddesses. So future, mind on money. So they got married for money. Now they getting divorced. Broken trust, cheating. They cheated on this person and broke their trust. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand this shit right here. Gambling, taking chances. They gambled their life by getting married for money. You know what I'm saying? Snake, not what it looks like. They found out this person ain't what it looks like. Shapeshifter. I tell you, using sex to resolve situations. That's how they resolve situations and say they love somebody. By lust, sex. The same way you meet somebody, the same way it goes out. Or they lose interest. Look, freedom, surrender. So now you about to have their freedom, or you had your freedom and surrender, or they getting rid, or whatever's going on with their a divorce. If they went and married somebody, look, proposal. They went and proposed to somebody else, got married, now they getting the divorce. They don't even know how to love. Gambling, take a chance. They took a chance with their life. It came out twice. Mask, not showing true self, to somebody that was wearing a mask and wasn't showing their true self. There we go with legal matters again. Now, third party. This is your third party interference. This is the one that went and married. Right here. And now they wasn't showing their true self. That was just to get them away from you. And then go in the beginning, like it was just a relationship. That's how you hooked up with them. In the beginning, it was all good because they was using they was using lust to rebuild relationships with third parties or their exes and shit like that. They never knew how to love, like that song say for Lil Wayne. Never knew how to love. They ain't know the signs of love, nothing. But this is how they rebuild relationships through sex, lust. So they went and married the third party for money. And the person now, even both of them, this is not what it looked like. This is not what it seemed. Shape-shifting. Both of them was wearing a mask with each other. You know what I'm saying? Now they're going to do a divorce. Freedom. They about to have their freedom soon. You're not thinking about them. Secret admirer, timid. You got a secret admirer. Divine timing. Believe in the right timing. Okay, goddesses. Freedom. You got your freedom. And they're getting a divorce. You know what I'm saying? You cut cords with this person. Love. Strong affection. Now you're getting a real soulmate. Now, when they get a divorce, it was not a love. It was out of lust, a hookup, and, magnetic attraction. Now you get real love. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what love is. You waited for divine timing. Home. So something out there. Home. Foundation. Something tearing apart. Something is tearing apart. Home. Foundation is getting torn apart. Okay? Greener. Grass is greener. They thought it was grass is greener. They moved in with this person, got married to this person, proposed to this person. Goddesses, look. Honesty, truth. And they wasn't honest and they wasn't truthful to this person. So what? That's what I'm saying. I don't got time for it. Give me something. Intuition and a knowing. Okay? They ain't use their intuition. Look, intimacy, bonding. They didn't know how to love. Intimacy. Do intimacy. They just hop right into the bed like they did with you. You know what I'm saying? Unexpected, all of a sudden. All of a sudden, they hopped in the bed with this person. Relationship connecting. Unexpected storm. When they got married to this person, now it's unexpected. Mask. Now everybody finding out they both was wearing masks. Bliss, happiness. Now you're going to bliss, happiness, inner growth from this situation. Your home is not upside down, turned upside down. Him, divine masculine. Now you're going towards the divine masculine. Child, I ain't got time for it. What's y'all sign? Where is y'all sign? Child, I ain't got some time. Now they home turning upside down, like they turned your home upside down while they was dealing with a person that thought the grass was green, and it was like, I'm gonna go over here and marry this person. They don't even know what love is. Why would you go get married if you don't even know what love is? And both of y'all end up wearing a fucking mask. Both of y'all don't know what love is. Y'all self-esteem is fucked up. Your self-esteem is fucked up, both of you, obviously. This third party in the beginning, before they got married, was telling them how to come in and ghost you. Come cheat with me. Can you come out tonight? Can you come fuck me? Luring a man with lust. You want to come fuck me? Just ghost them. And then the person, they would sit up there and come together to make up lies on when to go in. They ain't leaving. They ain't going nowhere. They're dumb. No, bitch, you dumb. You deal with shit like this. You're dumb. You're dumb. So basically, both of them was playing like you was dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, come sneak out with me. They was helping them sneak out and shit and ghost you and disappear on you. And then, oh, well, they're giving me too much problems because they're finding out, they're using their intuitions, finding out I'm cheating. They got too much, self-esteem. Their self-esteem too high. So I'm going to just come over here, bitch, where the self-esteem is low as fuck, and you'll let me do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm going to just go ahead and marry you for money, dumbass. Because they ain't taking it. They ain't having it. They starting to see. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck I'm doing. I'm a player. You know what I'm saying? Dumbass shit. Aquarius, Leo. This is going on right now. Both of them don't know how to love. Because if the other party, the third party interfering, if they knew how to love, they ain't going to tell that person to come outside and come ghost you and shit, chill with them and fuck them and all that other shit. That's not a divine feminine. That's a fucking karmic. That's a karmic. Enjoying them cheating on you. Enjoying you going through pain as a woman. That's weird. And you're a woman yourself. So what type of good karma you think you're going to get off of that? Having another woman cheat on another woman. A man cheat on another woman. And you're interfering with it. You're basically telling them to go back to them after they slept with your ass and enjoying it. And you kept doing it. And then they end up marrying your ass for money, not love, but money and lust. And then now y'all both finding out y'all both was wearing masks. Really? Wow. Aries, Pisces, Capricorn, they both found out they was wearing masks. It was really no love. Duh. I guess the lust died out. It was no intimacy. It was nobody knew what love was, obviously. Nobody knows what love is. They didn't see the signs. You know what I'm saying? They didn't recognize no sign. They didn't use their intuition, but you did. You got the fuck out of this. But they kept trying to confuse you so you can compromise with them. Compromise. Compromise with me and the third party. Compromise with me and the third party. Child, that sounds dumb as fuck. Taurus. Compromise. You don't want to compromise with me and the third party? No. Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Libra. What's on the top? Gemini. Child, compromise. I think we did enough compromising. They were trying to ruin your self-esteem, and then they went to the person that has low self-esteem, basically. They're going to accept me, and I can just go marry them and use their ass for money. Now they got an unexpected storm. You're not thinking about them, and they ain't thinking about you. And good riddance, because now you got divine, real love coming in. Love. Somebody's going to talk to you, be compassionate. You know what I'm saying? It's not built off lust, a hookup. But you supposed to learn your lesson from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? Once they started putting you through anxiety, divine feminine, and they had third-party interference, it's time to let go. It is what it is. They having you at the crossroads and shit. Keep trying to shape-shift the energy. We was meant to be. We was meant to be. But you just wanted peace. You know what I'm saying? New, connected, connection, independent. Now you got new connections. You're going to be independent. Are you independent now? Courage, strength. Snake. You know what I'm saying? They both found out they were snakes. Two snakes sitting in the damn bed. Two demons sitting in the goddamn bed. They said that was a fated meeting too. I guess it was. It was a fated meeting for you to meet this person and learn a lesson. And it was fated for both of them to find out that they both snakes. Storm. Because who the fuck does that? Like, agree to have somebody cheating on somebody. You knew about it all the time. And then you having that person, you telling that person what lies to tell that person. And thinking that relationship was going to end. You thinking they dumb like your ass. You sitting up here thinking they dumb like your ass and going to deal with that shit. Oh, I see a future with you. And then you ended up knocking this shit off. Now they in regret. I see them. I see the signs now. You can't build shit off of fucking lust. And you probably seen that too. Y'all all learned lessons, basically. You can't build shit off of lust. Masculine, they ain't see the sign then, but they see it now. Now they know it now. You can't, manipulate energy. You can't be a shapeshifter. Trying to be a player for the Himalayas out this bitch. Trying to play a divine being. Like, we gonna never catch on. Like, you gonna just keep shapeshifting. I know what to tell them. The third party interference tell them, come sleep with me. Why is you telling somebody that already got somebody to come sleep with you? Exactly. And then you get the karma back. You get to deal with that person, that trash. You get to deal with that person. We don't have to deal with them. We're independent. We get single real quick. And we don't mind. And they ain't thinking about it. That shit weird as fuck, man. They both found out they were sleeping with somebody that was wearing a mask. Unexpected storm. All of a sudden, masculine. With the shapeshifter mimicking. Somebody that's trying to mimic your energy. Okay. No contact. Silent. They could be, you be in no contact with this person, the shapeshifter, ex-lover, old spark. So they want to spark something up. Oh, wow. You want to spark up? You being a snake again? God damn. That's the spark. Damn. Okay. You could be no contact with this person, ex-lover, old spark. Yeah, I know that's right. Heartbreak shattered after they shattered your heart. Unexpected storm. What's this sticking out? Honesty. What's this? Agonizing pain. You're not in agonizing pain because you're not talking to this person. You ain't in contact. Greener. Because they went and thought the grass was greener on the other side. You got no contact. Party. Having fun. You could be partying and having fun. Masculine. This is sorry apology. You're not accepting this person's apologies. Okay, that's why you go in no contact with this ex-lover, old spark. You know what I'm saying? Masculine. And then we have love, strong affection. You had strong affection for this person, spiritual awakening, but you had a spiritual awakening that this was a what's that? Shapeshifter, mimicking. They were just mimicking what you wanted. So now you about to go to a renewed hope. You got renewed hope and finding love. You healed. Do the spiritual awakening, love, lies, keeping secrets. You found out this person was keeping secrets. Soulmate, everlasting. You thought this, damn. You're going towards your soulmate, everlasting. This is in reverse. You might be not dating, meeting somebody new. You probably for a while, you probably didn't want to meet somebody new. Reconciliation, rebuild. You could have tried to do this a couple times with this person, like, have sex with this person, but the feelings probably wasn't there no more. So you just want no contact, sex, good time. Like I said, in reverse, you probably was like, even after that, you ain't feel no connection with this person no more. You like, I need to go move on. It's all this toxicity. You found out they was toxic, or this was a toxic relationship for you. Sorry, you're not allowing this person to come in with a sorry. You was at the crossroads for a minute with this. You was going back and forth, like still having sex with this person, ex-lover, old spark. So that was upright, and now you really seeing that you don't have a connection. Party, having fun. So you're out here partying, having fun. Intuition, inner knowing. You had intuition, inner knowing. Missing sacred union. That they was making you miss out on a real union. Okay, missing, thinking of you. So they missing and thinking of you. Social media, keeping tabs. They keeping tabs on you. You could have just turned 30. Okay. Inner growth. You had inner growth from this. You could have been engaged to this person, but they wanted to party and have fun. You could have been thinking about marrying this person. That's why you kept connecting with them sexually. And then maybe the last time you connected with, it was like no contact. Like, I don't feel no connection between me and you no more. So you stop contacting this person. There we go. Call, hearing from them twice. They could have tried to contact you twice. Or they might try to contact you, but you got intuition, you're just not feeling it. You just want to party. You just want to have fun. Okay? Intimacy, bonding. You just want to date. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to bond with this person no more. What's this? Travel. Experiencing new things. You could be traveling. When you travel, you try to meet your person. This is a person you're going to end up marrying. And this is a breakup forever. Okay, but you're going to hear from this person at least twice before then. I'm just letting you know. Romance feelings. You're going to find romantic feelings for somebody else. Unsent messages. You can have unsent messages in your phone. Like, I ain't going to send that shit. The last time I had sex with I felt no connection. I'm going to just move on to a new connection. Look. Cheating, broken trust. They already cheated and broke your trust. That's probably why. Now you're going towards the divine feminine. All right, let's go. You have party, having fun. There you go, came out twice. That's what you're doing. Self-esteem. They could have tried to ruin your self-esteem as a man. You're looking for, and they ain't show you no sign of love, no emotions. Twin flame, divine connection. So you're going towards a divine connection, anxiety. Even though you have some anxiety, they broken your trust. Storm, turmoils coming ahead. I'm trying to tell you, they're going to contact you twice. Great. This is deaded. You already deaded this. You went no contact. Bliss, happiness. They didn't show you bliss, happiness. They didn't appreciate you. Okay. Damn. You got intuition about divine intervention, time for reflection. So that's what you're doing right now. You're reflecting on what you went through with this person. They appreciate you. Safety, comfort. So you're in your safety zone right now. You're keeping yourself safe from pain, harm, agony. With this person, peace. You just at peace right now. Fears, afraid. You can be at peace and you just, and fear. This person puts you in fear to go towards, like, you know, a real divine connection. You don't have no romantic feelings towards this person no more. It's not like you hate them, but you just don't have no love for this. Change to transition. You're trying to make a change, transition to spiritual awakening, addiction, unhealthy attachments from unhealthy attachments, divine intervention, time for reflection. Okay, competition, the other woman. So they try to come in to be a competition with a divine feminine. Okay, healing, releasing. After you release them, I'm telling you, they're going to try to contact you. After you heal them, they're going to feel your energy releasing them. After you get in, or when you get in this connection, that's what I'm saying. Heartbreak. You're not going to let this person heartbreak, shatter your heart no more. Player, you know, they want to have fun. You know, magnetic passion, even though you had a magnetic passion at one time with this person. Okay. Travel, experience new things. You about to travel, experience new things with new people, with a real divine feminine. Agonizing pain. You still thinking about that agonizing pain this person put you through? Twin flame. You thought this was your twin flame. Enemy, watch your back. I'm trying to tell you, when you get this person, they might text you. They might feel your energy with a real twin flame. They might start contacting you, but you better have the courage and the strength. Because look, you know they're in regret, you know, for treating you like they treated you. Here we go. Call, hear from. You don't want to call. You don't want to hear from them. You go on no contact, hook up, one night stand. They might ask you while you with your divine feminine, can we hook up? Can we have a one night stand? Can we just, you know, have closure? You're going to be in regret. You already know you're going to be in regret because you already don't trust this person. If you hook up with this person while you with your real divine feminine, family, security, you're going to have security and family with your family, this new family. You might be having a baby with this person. Between the lines, look what's hidden. You already know this person is just like want to contact you to break up, you know, your new relationship. You probably can know that's what they want to do. Like, why would you even ask a person that? That's what I'm saying. Then I just got finished saying that compromise making changes. You're not going to compromise. You're not going to make no changes. Once you get in this divine connection, you're not going to let friends influence you to sleep with this person again, to try to fuck up your new connection, marriage, sacred union. Then I say this next person you're going to propose to, because you had a spiritual awakening, break up forever. This is a break up forever. Inspiration. You're finding inspiration through divine or music, relationship connecting. Text message, unsent messages. You probably got a lot of those. Look, ghosted, disappearing. This person ghosted you or disappear. Or you might ghost this person and disappear. Or your spirit might, you know, they're going to know that shit. And this is reverse, silent, no contact. Like your spirit going to go ghost and disappear them. Like no contact. And that's when you're going to hear from them. Can we see each other? And they just trying to ruin this relationship. Look, sex a good time. That's what they're trying to do. Block obstacles and block your obstacles. And this is Single, no responsibilities or something like that. They don't have no responsibility. They single. Okay? So they're going to try to come in and ruin your damn new connection, block your obstacles for a family, for a proposal, whatever this is. You probably going to know this, what they trying to do, ruin your shit, your new hope, new love, renewed hope. You got renewed hope and lies, keeping secrets. They ain't going to tell you that they coming in here to do this shit after they done cheated on you or whatever they did to you. Didn't make you feel like a man. Now they want to make you feel like a man, huh? You know this is a damn snake trying to come in and deceive you. It's just sex, good time. It flew all the way over there. You're going to know what this is about. To try to break up your new connection. That's what they do. What is this? Okay. This is what they do. Let me get your signs. Let me get your signs. That's crazy. We have Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries. They really want to talk to y'all, I guess. Just pay attention. As soon as you get in this new connection, you're going to hear from them. They got unsent messages. They're going to feel this shit. They're going to feel your energy ghosting them. Or you already going no contact, so they already feel that part. But as soon as you get in this connection, you're going to hear from them. Anyway, Virgo. Anything else? That's it. Okay, well. Libra. I'm letting you know. And this is a real connection. This is the one you want to marry. This is the one you're going to marry. And you're not going to be having phobias about getting in relationships. Let's go. What's this on top? Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. It was easier to lie than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. That's the unsent messages and shit. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. This isn't over. That's that enemy. Watch your back. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. This is the one that's going to call you when you're in a new connection. Text, all of a sudden out the blue, send you a text message like they know y'all together. Child, I'm at the crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Then you just already moved on? Divine feminine. Then they get married to the third party interference. Divine masculines. Then you already went no contact and they already put you through agonizing pain and you just chilling and you just partying and then you just gonna have a divine intervention and meet your partner, your true partner with the one you gonna propose to, because this is what you wanted to do with this person, but they ain't appreciate you. Oh, okay. For this, or move on. Relationships are a lot of work. Being single is easier. So, okay. Being single is easier. It's a lot of work. It's too much work for you. It's too much work for you to be balanced. Move the fuck around. Bye. It ain't too much work with a new person. Okay. The grass wasn't greener. Didn't I say grass wasn't greener? I regret my actions. I'm a fool. You think? Anyways, I keep looking at your pictures and not to mention the videos made. Oh my God, I would never delete them. Then don't. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck they got to do with us? I ghosted you because it was getting too intense. I don't let people in my life easy because I have trust issues. Then why get in relationships? Now they put you in trust issues. Now they gave you trust issues. You see what I'm saying? See how I go? You go in there and fucking with people emotions and then break people's heart and then now they have a phobia of getting in a relationship because of your ass. Say what you mean and mean what you fucking say. That's what I'm getting. Keep it just like that. You said what you mean and you did what you did and keep it like that. Keep that same energy. Okay, and then manifesting magic. You about to manifest something good by setting healthy boundaries. Your tribe, your vibe, you're going to meet the person on the same frequency, same bounds as you. Okay, they want the same shit you want. Time to move on. You already know. Hope is on the horizon for you, boo-boo. Multiple streams of income. That's multiple. 2. where it's going to be balance. They ain't going to be afraid. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to be afraid to balance shit out for you. They ain't going to be give and receive. Okay? Whether it's sex, whatever. Entrapment. So they're going to try some entrapment shit to break up your shit. You already know that. Sexual arts, I don't think you'll be interested. It's in reverse. Okay? I just told you. Trying to entrap you and shit. Rising Phoenix, they have not risen. I don't give a fuck if they said they had a spiritual awakening. They ain't had one. Love is not in the air with these people. Cycles. You're not going to go take yourself through another fucking cycle. Letting go. You already let go. That emotional baggage. And you updated your system. You claiming your energy back. And they're a sellout. They sold you out. You know what I'm saying? Now you're taking a leap of faith to do your dark night of the soul. You're not taking action towards this person. And they got a lot of dark confessions. I know they do. Just keep creating the progress. Because it's about some sexuality or some shit like that. Come on, man. Hole in the soul. They had no soul. Y'all don't even know what the fuck love is, man. Come on, man. Lil Wayne never knew how to love. How to love. So don't get in a relationship you don't know how to love. And you have low self-esteem. Or your third party, you putting as a third party interference got to low self-esteem. We ain't got shit to do with that. So they want you on low self-esteem because they in low self-esteem. So they send this person to start interfering with you, like, do this and do this to them, do that to them, do that to them. And that's all to put you in low self-esteem. Not don't know your worth. But they got surprised because I know my fucking worth. Bye-bye. And I mean literally, take action. Ta-ta. Until later, y'all.